Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. Well, what do you know? Tesla getting smacked, breaking long-term support, 343.90. This is a weekly chart. I do like to see weekly settlements, but I do not think there's any good reason to be long right now. This could continue getting uglier as we move into later week. Holding below the 340.80 to 343.90 region, you must start considering the mid 240s and climbing as our next, I say 2 to 3 months. I said that in yesterday's video, but if you look at the present collapse, and if you look at this sort of church steeple rally, I call it, the fact that it oftentimes gives it back on the downside in a similar fashion to the upside rally, that this could be within a matter of several weeks, 3 to 5 weeks perhaps. Now, we're not really there just yet, but it doesn't look good. We do need to close Friday back above 343.90 to fend off a long-term sell signal. And, that can happen with this stock. This stock is capable of pulling off such a move. Upside today, there's just a lot of territory to clear, and I don't expect to see 362.36, but I will say that if we were to close today above 362.36, we do have a good weekly low. And with that, that would be just a significant head fake to the downside. But for right now, I see no reason to doubt the possibility that that the market could close Friday below 340.80. And if that does occur, 246.21 is our next 2 to 3 month target, possibly realized within 2 to 3 weeks. On our way down, we do have 306.95 with yesterday's volatility. That may actually be in reach today. If we break or open today below 319.13, which is a 2-week descending channel bottom in its own right, that did roughly contain yesterday's lows. If we break or open below 319.13, 306.95 is actually in reach today. 306.95 is a respectable classic descending channel bottom. May well contain weekly selling pressures. And then over the next a couple of days, over the next full day, we need to get up and over the low 340s to fend off, to neutralize what looks to be like the setting up of a longer-term sell signal. Or I don't want to use the word longer term because it might be in as little as 2 to 3 weeks. Let's just call it a wide sweeping sell signal that does allow almost another 100 points south over the next few weeks. Before I jump any further, I do want to mention that wickedstocks.com on Wednesday put out a stock pick. On Tuesday, a super microcomputer. You're probably familiar with it. It is a stock that has the capability of moving very far, very fast. And we're putting it out there now because we've been watching it closely for weeks. It is now approaching a significant price level that, if violated, would spell meaningful gains as we move into the second quarter. So check out wickedstocks.com. You can see, super microcomputer. You can also see last week's Qualcomm and AST satellite systems. You can also see our daily Triple Q and our daily SPY, our weekly Apple stock analysis, etc., all for free. We offer a 5-day free trial up front. So check out wickedstocks.com. Once again, 319.13 day traders can contain intraday selling, and above which the low 340s in reach today. 340.80 to 43.90 offer a solid day trade resistance, sellable resistance. Also a 3 to 5 day swing trade, sellable resistance down to 306.95. But, if you're looking for the big picture, I really need to hold off just one more day. Is that right? No, this is Wednesdays. 2 more days. We have to, really, and I hate to do that. I mean, the truth is, these formations also exist on the daily chart, right? You can break this into a daily chart. It's just that the weekly settlements have much greater degree of finality, of closure to these signals. Now, if you want to play the short side now, I don't have a problem with that. If you want to sell the low 340s and your time horizon takes you well into March, have at it. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. I'm saying that legitimately. It is a more aggressive approach. It's a legitimate approach. I just like to be a little safer for those of you who set positions a longer haul. I think everything clears up on Friday afternoon. If we're trading below 340.80, I'll be talking the next 3-5 weeks of 246.21 as our next objective. And we have violated key levels on the way down, most notably the last few days, 362.36. On the way down now, we do have 306.95 that may actually be in reach today if we break or open below 319.13. I'd call 319.13 kind of an intraday pivot point, above which the low 340s in reach, below which 306.95. If we close today below 306.95, and it is possible, then there's really nothing left to hold this market together. I guess what I'm saying is I would then, if we close today below 306.95, sign off on that long-term sell signal in the middle of the week, because I see no compelling reason to assume that the market will then sort of claw its way back above the low 340s if we settle today below this classic 306.95. Now, upside, we're not all that far from the low 340s. There's still 3 trading days left in the week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There's a lot of time. We could test 306.95 today, and by Friday's close, actually settle at or above the low 340s. And if we do close the week back above 343.90, after all this is still a market to be long, still a market to own. And under that scenario, I would expect these sort of targets, a 376.68 within about 3 to 5 days, and in the next few weeks, 408.39, where we could top out by that point in time into later March. And our upward pivot point up to 506.37. That would be a 1 to 2 month buy signal if we were to close above 408.31 over the next few weeks. But right now, the emphasis is down. And if we close today below 306.95, it stays there through the rest of the week. You can then begin planning for 246.21. 246.21, a respectable channel bottom that comes off that January 23 low. It's a 2-year structure, so it may well contain selling not only through the second quarter, but possibly into later year. We would need to have some sort of a V-shaped rally off of here, get out of here quickly, because this is rising at a steep pace. I think that's pretty much it. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of that 5-day free trial. You can check out Supermicro Computer, last week's Qualcomm AST Satellite, etc., etc., etc. I'll be back tomorrow with Thursday's Tesla. You have a great day.